something that she does to me, right? That that really just gets under my skin. And I can talk about her because this is my woman, all right? Oh, you just rude, you just disrespectful. Oh, really? So you're just
You
gonna
say,
walk away? You're just gonna walk away? Oh, you are, oh yes, like a bitch. Yeah, like oh yeah, all of that talking crazy and y'all laughing. And I know
hey,
y'all
hold
because y'all know my wife, and y'all
on.
know y'all can hear her doing that shit. Anyway, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it does a lot to my mental health, man. And that's what we're going to talk about here today, man, as we go into another wonderful episode of Love on Shuffle, man. That's right. It's your boy, Rome Jones. I am one half of the world famous IAS. It's an experience. That's my DJ, Biggs DC. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
And you know we are not alone. We are not alone. We got our favorite big cuz with us as well. Johnny! What's good?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, man. Well, what's up is a very serious topic. Let's be real. It's a very
Yeah.
serious topic in all seriousness here. We want to talk about mental health here today, folks. And really kind of taking a deep dive in how that looks in our relationships. Because sometimes, as everyone knows, you need some space.
Mhm.
Okay.
Say it again.
So
Say it again, brother. Say it again, brother.
you need some space, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta separate from everything or everybody, and that includes the closest people to you, and the closest people to us are our partners. And it can be tricky sometimes in how to do that and how to navigate that and how to manage it over the years. Now, I know for myself, real quick, my wife and I, we have come a long way with this one. All right. 10 years into this thing, it has evolved to the point where now she pretty much can sense when I need my space. And I am very comfortable with telling her straight up, hey babe, I need some space.
Mhm.
And she gives it to me. All right. Now, that's just for me. So I'm gonna kick it out there to you all just to kind of get the question going here, right? What does it look like in your relationship when you need the space?
Mm. Well, I'll go ahead and
Take it in,
start.
big.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start, man. So, honestly, I really just kind of went through this exact situation this past weekend, really, where my wife, she really well, I'll say this. I'm a problem solver, right? So I try to if I see there's a problem or see there's like something going on, I used to always try to like make sure like, hey, what's going on? How can I help you? Always trying to, sometimes be that person that someone can depend on and blah blah blah. Right. But in reality, I think my wife sometimes, like you says, she just needs her space. She needs some time to kind of really get her thoughts together. She's an overthinker, right? So she's always thinking it and always in her head. So sometimes when I add my thoughts or my little comments, it kind of adds more, stress to her. So it's not really beneficial. And I used to always think to myself, like, dang, man, maybe she, as her husband, maybe she just, doesn't, maybe I'm pushing her away, or, maybe I'm not doing the right thing, or, maybe she's just upset with me, or what am I doing wrong? It was kind of like, what am I, it was me, what am I doing? Right. And I had to take a step back, right, and really sit down and analyze like, yo, maybe maybe what she needs for her is just to kind of be, have that space, have that alone time with her thoughts, where she can really gather herself and come, come at another time in the day where she feels a little bit more comfortable. So
Mhm.
she was actually kind of really I kind of did that this time around. There was something that happened, very serious situation, where she kind of needed some time to herself to really process what happened. And I didn't really, I saw that, right, and I saw it weighed heavy on her, and I wanted to make sure like, hey, this time around I'm just going to allow her to kind of like self-soothe, like my daughter. I let my daughter self-soothe sometimes, you know what I mean? So kind
Mhm.
of let her soothe and figure it out, and try to come back to the table with, hey, whenever I'm here, whenever you're ready to talk. So that was really I was really excited to hear, like, she was like, hey babe, you did it. I'm so happy that you gave me that time to kind of really gather my thoughts and give me that space that I needed. So I'm doing a lot of work on myself. Like I said, this is a relationship. Love and Shuffle is a relationship show, so I'm still a work in progress myself. So, seeing that and actually really living that was so helpful for me, man. So I can't thank her enough for kind of really just giving me that that big up, that props on that. And I was like, yeah, I was like, shout out to me. I'm listening. You know what I mean? I listen. You know what I mean? I pay attention. So,
I want to thank myself.
right. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is really a dope like you said, Ron, man, you need that space is so important in a relationship. So I can't say how important it is. Especially if you're living with your partner remote and you're both working from home. Boy, that's a
Bruh.
whole
Oh
nother.
my God.
So that's a whole that's a whole nother topic that we could talk on for days. But
COVID stories.
exactly, COVID stories. So yeah, it's been a blessing with just learning and how to adapt. So I got done, but new things to kind of learn. I'm learning every day. So it's been dope. So what about you though, Charlie? How's everything going over there for you?
You know, over here in the Rayleigh household, just kind of thinking about that question and what that looks like for us. I mean, for us, we have our own like little things that we do apart from each other. Um, and sometimes we may have, we may share in those things with one another, but it's like we have our own thing that we do. Like my wife loves to work out. She loves to go on walks and all that kind of stuff. So I that's her time to herself, give her space, her time to process whatever she needs to process. For me, I'm getting into golf, and now I got a little putting green. So for
Let's
me,
go.
it's going down to the garage and hitting a couple balls. And okay, Charlie, I'm here for it. So I think for us, that's how it looks. But one thing that I do want to touch on that Big stated is as far as like being a problem solver. I think that I was that person too. And I had to learn a little bit that it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if your partner states to you like, yo, I need some space, the first thing we're gonna think, why? Like what I do.
Right. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like what did I do? And a lot of times it's not even about that. It's
Right.
to think about, put ourselves in their shoes. We need space sometimes too.
Yep.
And sometimes it's just, hey, I just don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to do something that, that I could take my mind off of whatever's going on or whatever the case may be. But yeah, like we have to, if that's something that we require, like why wouldn't our spouses or our partners require that too? And too, you don't want no codependency because we individuals.
Right.
So we still got to be able to function
Right.
as an adult out here in these streets
Nah, you
no,
brought up
and handle yourself. Yeah.
I think you brought up a good point too, like just finding something else to kind of occupy your time during that process. So like the putting green, I picked up golf too. So shout out to golf has really kind of been some activity to get outside and really clear your mind. So that's real big. So if you're out there listening, check us out. Like pick up a hobby, pick up something to do, pick up something you love to do, and just enjoy it. Enjoy the time with yourself, even if that's just sitting there meditating, whatever you want to do. Find something that you can do and fall in love with it for yourself. You know what I mean? Don't try not to remain codependent on your partner. It's good. It's always good to love and spend time with your partner, but have your thing too. You know what I mean? So
yeah. No, amen. And amen to all these points, man, because I think as we progress here through the conversation, we're gonna see that it's a journey to get to this point, though. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely a lot of trial and a lot of error
yes,
that happens in this process.
right.
And you got to be willing to take accountability for the moments that you messed up, right?
Mhm.
And how you ask for that space or how you deliver that space or or how you give them that space. I mean, because sometimes, I mean, I'm not a clingy person, but I love my woman. When we, just really me, I like I like to just be with her, you know. But so she got a life too, you know what I mean? She got homegirl, she got things she aspires to do, and she, over time you just learn to just be like, all right, this is just her doing her, and we always gonna have that time to be able to do us. So always remember the trial and error that goes into it. It definitely isn't an overnight thing, obviously, but it does, like I said, it does take a lot of time. Anyway, we'll move on. I want to keep this thing moving, and the way we're going to keep it moving is with a favorite segment that we always have here on Love on Shuffle, is when we kick it over to our favorite big cuz, our girl Charlie Ray. But
Hey.
before we kick it to you, Charlie Ray, remember, folks, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know where to find us at, man. Y'all know what to do, man. You're right here. You're already right here. Click it right now. Right now. Yes. And listen to Charlie Ray. Close.
What up, y'all? It's your big cuz Charlie Ray, and y'all know we are here with the hashtag Ask Big Cuz. So, in the spirit of us having a conversation on mental health and our experience with space and what that looks like to us in our relationships, I want to go ahead and chat just a little bit, if I could, about asking, or is there a proper way to ask for space? So where I'm coming from with this, give y'all a little bit of context. Had a friend, we were having a discussion, and they were just kind of letting me know, like, hey, them and their partner, they kind of weren't, gelling right now. And so I was like, what happened? Whatever it was, they had a disagreement and they needed some space in this context to kind of process their thoughts and things like that. So instead of saying that, they just left the house.
Wait a minute.
They just left the house. So
Okay.
So this is where the question came about. Is there a proper way to ask for space? Rome, I'm gonna kick it over to you. I want to get your thoughts on this.
You love to come to me first. All right. So yes, there is a proper way to do it. However, I have been, as you were saying that scenario, I envisioned myself. That was literally me early on in my relationship, where one thing that I had to learn, right, at least for myself, is that when I am in a heated argument or a heated situation, knowing when I've hit that fever pitch and learning to what to do when I hit that pitch, right, and not to react a certain way. And I've just learned that when I get there, I just shut down and I remove myself. I walk away, right? I try to be the bigger person. One of my mantras is be the bigger man, because you can, right? So in that moment, I can do it. So I'm gonna actually step away and I'm gonna do the right thing. Now, for a long time though, my wife, she used to look at that and be like, oh, you just rude, you just disrespectful. Oh, really? So you're just gonna walk away? You're just gonna walk away? Oh, yes, like a bitch. Yeah, like, oh yeah, all of that talking crazy, and y'all laughing, and I know because y'all know my wife, and y'all know y'all can hear her doing that shit. So it's like, but anyway, long story short, yes, it grew over time where I had to learn to say, you know what, babe, I'm gonna step away. Right. I'll at least say that. Right. And over time, I think we just don't have to say it anymore. Right. Where it's like, all right, if I just removing myself, she knows, all right, it's because it's the best thing for the situation. All right. And the same thing for her. Right. She has her things where she stomps away. And one thing that I don't like, okay, is when she removes herself, she has to continue to talk. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? It's like, if you gonna walk away, you can walk away quietly. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to keep going, right? And then you
might
start
not
hearing
feel,
stuff
but you still gonna hear.
I
Here.
hear everything. You feel me? And I hear stuff banging and stuff, and then I feel some type of way because it's like you slamming doors, at my house and stuff, and it's just like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So, uh, long story short, we've grown to mature and understand what we need in those moments, right? And that there is a proper way to say, hey, look, I need to step away. I need some time to myself today. Whatever it is, just being open and honest about that. Um, yes, there is a proper way to do it, and it takes time to get to that understanding.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Biggs, we got to hear from you too.
Well, I would say I was a individual that kind of just ran off like Rome. Like I would just kind of like separate myself and not say anything. I'm a worker. I'm safe to say I'm still a worker in progress, right?
Come on, black man.
There you go. He said I'm a worker.
I'm a work in progress.
I'm still a worker.
I'm still a work in progress, but I know this and I recognize this. And I tell my wife, work with me, baby. Come on now, work with me. So I'm trying to do my best with like really getting a lot better with communication, and really, because that's one of her biggest pet peeves is like being able to communicate. So, I'm day by day, man. Like I can't really like there is a proper way, like, hey, to have a conversation, sit down and like, hey, this is what's going on in my head. Like I need some space. I need some time to myself to really gather my thoughts. And I would appreciate if you would give me a moment to kind of do that, right? That's the proper way to go about it, right? That's what your therapist would say, right? Like, hey, this is the proper way to go about it. But like you said, Rome, things get, escalated. You're human, right? Your emotions get involved and you just kind of see red, or you see, another color, whatever color you want it to be, but you see it, right? And then it's like, it's up, you know what I mean? And I'm just going to leave, but that's not the right thing to do. So that just leads to more problems down the road. So and once you acknowledge, right, what you should do, take a moment, pause, right? Gather yourself, and then, come back to your partner. And even if it's in that moment, like, hey, your feeling, you can, address your feelings, right? Hey, my feelings are valid. These are the reasons why my feelings are valid. These are the reason why I feel like I need to take some space. And what are your thoughts on that? And then you go about that conversation in a, not an argument. Like don't raise try to keep a tone like even kill. You know what I mean? It's no need to like you're both adults. You don't need to raise your voice. You can kind of talk through things. And even if you do raise your voice, that's how you guys get down. That's how you talk to each other. The respect, as long as there's respect there, I think you guys will be fine. So that's my recommendation as far as a proper way to ask for space. And again, I ain't perfect because I still don't do it every time. You know what I mean? I may
That's right.
black out. And so listen, I am not a perfect individual, but I'm learning. I like you said, it takes a process to kind of get to that point where you are in a better headspace to kind of really navigate certain situations. So it's all trial and error, to be honest, and just the want to do better, right, the next time around. So
That's actually it. Yeah, we just said you gotta want it.
Yeah, for sure. So I feel like the common thing that I have heard in both responses is really just about communication. And I think that aligns with also too knowing your partner, your spouse, so that way you can tailor that communication. Some spouses, Jerome mentioned getting to a point to where there'll be certain things that him or his partner may do, and that's a signal.
Mhm.
some people don't have signals. So you might be in that stage where you need to open up your mouth and say, listen, I need some space. This is what's going on. But communicate that. Don't leave your spouses and partners in the dark, people. All right. So I think that's the biggest thing to take away from this is just to communicate that you need space. Maybe even the reason why you need space so that they aren't battling anything internal and thinking that, it's because of them. And hey, even communicate if it is because of them. Because we all know sometimes your spouse might be on that last little nerve. The last one,
Look,
that
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 I'm just saying.
that
But
crumb-sized nerve.
I'm just saying. But either way, y'all, listen, we appreciate y'all so very much for entertaining and humoring us by spending a little bit of time with us for the hashtag Ask Big Cuz segment. We do want to hear from y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Okay, y'all can hit us up on all social media platforms. Love on Shuffle. You can also send us an email. Send us an email if you want to share your thoughts or have any questions. And you can send that to the email address that you see below at love.on.shuffle.podcast@gmail.com. love.on.shuffle.podcast@gmail.com. Because love y'all.
We love you too, Big Cuz.
Shout out to Big Cuz. That was a good segment. Good question.
Always. Well, folks, always at this time, we gotta do what we do best, man, which is create some of the hottest playlists that's out there, man. I don't care what playlist you got going right now. If you ain't put none of ours on yet, man, you've been missing out. All right. And our boy now. Look, tell them, John. Tell them. All right. But before we kick it over to our resident DJ, remember, like, subscribe. If you haven't done that yet and you've been up and listening to us up to this point, I think it's a good chance, or I think they're haters at this point. You know what I mean? If you haven't done that yet, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But at this time, we're gonna kick it over to our boy, Biggs DC.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So we talking all things space related, right? So I went into this segment or to this episode thinking like, man, let's just keep it simple, right? Give me some space is the title of this playlist of the mix. So we're gonna go into it just like we normally do. Y'all familiar that been tapped in and watching us. Please, again, like Rome said, like and subscribe so you can make sure you get this good music that we give into y'all this playlist so you can move and groove. So I'm gonna kick it off. As far as the first single or first song that I wanted to put on the playlist was Blast Be Alone. Because I that's just a smooth record, came out 2020. So Blast is always one of my favorites, West Coast LA artists. So definitely I wanted to kick it off with a smooth groove right there. So Charlie, I'm gonna kick it over to you. What you got for me?
Oh, you had to come this way. Y'all know I'm a 90s R&B fan, 90s R&B, early 2000s. So y'all know I'm going a different take, and this is for all the people out there that have somebody and you on the fence and you trying to figure out where you want to be. We gonna go Where I Want to Be, Donell Jones.
What?
No.
Hey,
you beat me to it.
What?
Hey, he was going stupid with that. That's a good choice. This selection, I like that. I like where you went with that. Ron, what you got for me, man? You up?
All right, so I was thinking, I really had a hard time with this one, y'all. I don't know why I had such a hard time with this playlist this week, and I'm gonna go with the first song that came to mind. And it's a big ups to New York, man. Y'all know that's my second home, Brooklyn, East New York. We in here. I'm gonna go with Scarlett.
Okay.
New York, and it's literally only because get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. I just love the hook. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so it just it brought me there about space. So
Okay. I kept it real. I don't know. I felt like I was real emotional with this playlist, man. I was like real, like thinking about a whole bunch of stuff, man. So I went thinking Intermission by Dom Kennedy for my second song, man. He was just talking some, emotional space kind of vibe, with the woman on the track. So it was just, I don't know, man. I was feeling real, and I was in my feelings. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was in my feelings with this one. So go ahead, Charlie. What you got for me?
Well, I'm gonna keep in the same vein, and I'm gonna go "Don't Take It Personal," Monica.
Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
I just wanna be on. Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying.
I don't know why. So, and forgive me, Monica, because I love you to death, baby girl. But the first thing that literally came to my mind was some
Some
shoes.
shoes.
Like when you said that, that was the first thing, man. And that's anyway. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. What you got for?
Wait. That ain't how the
Hey,
little
look.
girl like that.
Right.
For real.
Like,
She had on them La Cienega Boulevard.
hey,
Not the Boulevard.
oh Lord.
All right, but no, for my second one, hey man, because I'm really torn, man. I'm gonna go with Future Too Comfortable. Because he was talking some cold cash up there, and he was in like, I need my space type of way, but in the like a fuck nigga kind of way. Yeah. Shout out to them guys.
Those deals over there.
Those brothers over there.
Single on shuffle.
All right, so I was gonna go with one song, but I think I'm gonna switch it. I think I'm gonna go Odell Patience for my last record. I like that vibe, talking about patience. So you need patience in this process. So that's what I went with. So that's my last one. What you got, Charlie?
I had to take it pre-crash out Kanye. I was a huge Kanye West fan. We're going College Dropout album. Spaceship. Kanye West. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He went stupid on that record too.
Yeah, he did. Consequence went crazy too.
Did y'all see he got? Well, I ain't want to talk about, but he got a whole documentary coming out soon. A whole nother one. Somebody said. Anyway,
on the next episode.
Yeah, on the next episode on Love and Shuffle. But y'all got our mix, man. I hope y'all really enjoyed this segment with this playlist. We got a little bit of emotional. We got some back up off me, nigga. You know what I mean? Vibes on here. So we giving y'all two different vibes.
Oh, wait a minute, man. I ain't give you my last one, man. Hold on, bro. My bad.
Hold on. What you got?
My bad, because I had put a little switch hitter in here. I'm gonna go Londrell. Big shout out to Londrell. Anybody who's in the into the mental health space, Zen yoga type stuff. Londrell Morning Asana.
See,
going. Yeah.
See, that's
morning.
Look, see, that's why that's why you. That's why you. You know what I mean?
IX, man. It's IX.
Exactly, it's IX too. We had to plug that in. But shout out to Saturday, this Love on Shuffle mix, right? Again, we will be able to find this mix in the link here as well on our playlist. We use Tidal, right? Because we support us. You know what I mean? And we love us. We love everybody, but we love us more. But at the end of the day, make sure you please like and subscribe, follow the playlist, check it out, listen, tune in, vibe with us, like and subscribe again, please. And this is us, Love on Shuffle. Back to you, Rome.
Hey, man. Very well said, and a great mix that I know that we got coming down the pipeline for us with this on this one. And y'all, as always, we appreciate you for joining us for yet another great episode of Love on Shuffle. Remember, like, subscribe, find us wherever socials is at. We're there. All right. So for myself, Rome Jones, Big DC, Charlie Ray. This is Gen Love on Shuffle. And we'll see you next time. Later. And keep loving. Keep loving too.
Keep
Yeah,
on loving.
Keep on.